some kind of outcome that is either racial equality or diversity or some other compelling interest, right? I mean, that is kind of, am I right that that's the sort of the battle on the table, Dale, in terms of this jurisprudence?
Right. I think the first principle is that you have to look at what the history is first before you start saying we don't want to be race conscious now, right? You played that clip or you read that line from Justice Roberts' opinion about the sordid business of divvying us up by race. Well, that sordid business didn't start with the Voting Rights Act or with civil rights legislation. It went on for decades in the jurisdictions covered by Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act. When African Americans could finally register to vote after 1965, they responded immediately by slicing and dicing African American populations to say, okay, well, maybe you can register to vote, but you're never going to actually elect anyone. And Selma, where Dabo is, the birthplace of the Voting Rights Act, they had to be stopped by the Department of Justice from doing that 5 times in the 1990s. So it's not 400, 700 years ago that we're talking about here. We're talking about just a few decades ago.
And one point about that is that although this is a challenge to Section 5 of the